looking to connect Vapi and Make, but don't know where to start? Then you're in the right place. In this channel, we're going to explore different AI automation tools for absolute beginners. I'm just learning, so we'll be learning together. All right, let's get started.
Let me show you an easy way to connect Vapi and Make so that you can get all the information you need into one spreadsheet. So the first thing we need is to set up our spreadsheet. Very simple. You come here and you put all the information that you will need. So what I needed was to collect call ID from Vapi, the candidate ID, the name, why the call ended, the duration, just whatever you want, it can be in here. So the first thing to do after having set up the spreadsheet is to go through Make. And if it's the first time here, let's create a new scenario. And what we want to do on the first box is to create a webhook to receive information. So it will be a custom webhook. Choose a hook. If it's your first time, just add one and follow the steps. You don't have to input anything. So my getaway webhook is what I will be using. And what we really need is this URL here. So let's copy address to clipboard and save. Once we have the URL copied, let's go into Vapi and we will have the assistant open and go all the way down to advanced. And if you scroll down, we get to the messaging tab. Open that one, paste the URL in here. Nothing for secret token. You can leave the timeout as it is. One thing I will check is this next boxes on HTTP headers. For client messages, I only select here the transcript. That's really what I want. I don't need to collect all this information. And server messages, this is all I want, is the end of call report. So nothing else. Click publish. Mine was already saved. So let's go back to the webhooks. I will do run immediately as data arrive, right after I save it. So let's save it. I'm going to call it Vapi data collection. Okay, so save that, collect data as it arrives immediately. Perfect. I'm just going to click run once.
Hey, this is Kylie. I'm your AI interviewer from Talent HQ, and I'm ready to chat for our interview. Could you tell me your name and interview ID, digit by digit?
Hey, Kylie. My name is Martina, and my ID is 1357.
Great, Martina. Let's jump right in. Why are you looking to move on from your current job?
All right, that should be enough. And so let's see if it was passed on correctly. This might usually take 1 second. All right, here it is. So this bubble means all good. It received the end of call report. It received, let's see, cost, unable to get a summary, of course, received my ID. Okay, perfect. So from here, we want to pass our information into the spreadsheet. So this is the second and last step, super easy. We want, let's see, select a Google Sheet, and we are going to add a new row. If it's the first time, just make sure to add your Google account. I will just select mine. And I know that the spreadsheet I created, it's in a shared folder, which should be right here. And I'm going to try to find it by entering manually. This is probably the hardest part, is to find the spreadsheet. What it's going to ask you if you enter manually is this number, which is between the D and the edit. Unless this spreadsheet it's like top of mind on Google Drive, it will be very hard to find. So this is a good way to do it. I'm going to add the spreadsheet ID. And so I will change this. Let's see, search by path. That will be kind of hard. Okay, select from all, ID finder. It looks like it changed here. So it looks like it found it. And I have two tabs. And the one that I want to collect, to place data in is the Vapi one. it does contain headers, yes. And now all those are formatted like the columns in my spreadsheet. So I have call ID, candidate ID, name, etc. So what I want to do is, starting from the call ID, I want to map this. And the easiest way for me is to just type what I need. So call ID is going to be just this string of numbers and letters right here. The candidate ID, let's see, interviewer ID right here. The name, I have it right here, I can see it. I'm not going to map this all, but you can see there is everything I need. For example, let me put the summary in here. I wanted other things that I created through schema markup, like success evaluation, any red flags in the interviewer. So let's save it for now and save the scenario. And let's run it again to see if it's going to connect and put data into my spreadsheet.
Hey, this is Kylie. I'm your AI interviewer from Talent HQ, and I'm ready to chat for our interview. Could you tell me your name and interview ID, digit by digit?
Hey Kylie, my name is Martina and my ID is 1357.
Great, Martina. Let's jump right in. Why are you looking to move on from your current job?
All right, that should be enough. And now it should be populated into my spreadsheet. So here it is, 1357, Martina, and it gave me a summary of what we talked about, which was very short. And I can see also in Vapi or in Make that it has collected everything that I wanted to bubble populated, so all good.